first met you, as everyone just heard, I looked at Rocco's heart. And when I say you have the heart of an 85-year-old, what I'm really saying is you don't have much longer to live. So how did you turn it around? And how's your heart now?
You know, my cardiologist, I've been stress tests, nuclear stuff, echocardiograms. My heart has done a total reversal. My diabetes is gone. My cholesterol, bad cholesterol is down.
I got a little teary watching that. It's so moving to watch this big old tough guy get his life back and to be in charge of that and to make those changes himself and not with a bunch of drugs and pills and potions. Now, we're going to let you guys in on this, too. I promised. Up first, we have Lauren. Where is Lauren? Pop up.
Right here.
Hey there, Lauren. The doctor is in.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Oz. My question is in regard to my kids. And what happens is every winter season, inevitably, they get sick with a cold and a cough. And one of them gets sick and passes it on to the other. And I feel like I'm in this perpetual battle of fighting either a runny nose or a cough. And it's all season long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a culture media. I mean, the kids get together in whether it's daycare or grade school, whatever, and they pass it back. And then within families, it's even worse because you're in tighter quarters. A couple of tips. First off, most of the time, by the time you feel symptoms, you've already been contagious for a day.
Okay.
So you can't just quarantine the kids. I wish that was possible. But what we do in our family is vitamin D, and you give high doses. Remember, vitamin D comes from the sun. Right? It's the one thing we don't get from our foods.
And you can't get a lot of it in the winter.
No, if you live north of a line between Atlanta and Los Angeles, you will not get enough vitamin D from the rays of the sun in the winter months. So you've got to take a supplement or go get some sun. And folks living south of that line, they always put sunblock on, so they're not getting any either. Right. So pretty much the entire nation has a concern about this. Kids in particular seem to have a problem with vitamin D. So I give them 1,000 units a day once they're a reasonable size. You can, on the bottles, they'll give you lower doses. You can talk to your docs about this, but vitamin D makes a ton of sense. It's the main way we enhance our immune system. Zinc seems to work. I give the kids zinc lozenges. And the other thing is toothbrushes, which we always love, and they're great for hygiene. When you've gotten sick, your toothbrush is now inoculated with that bacteria. So boil them or change them, but do not reuse them, or they'll just keep getting sick from their own bacteria and viruses over and over again.
That is great advice.
That is great advice. Thank you very much.
Okay, Lizette. Where's Lizette? Hi, Lizette.
Very nice to be here. Dr. Oz, my question is, I know that diet and exercise are extremely important, but now with the upcoming holiday season and the busyness and everything, quite honestly, I don't know that I'll be able to fit both of them in. So if I had to choose between diet and exercise, which one should I be choosing?
So this is a question I get asked a fair amount. Can I tie sleep into this as well? Because the caveat follow-up question always is, well, which do I do, exercise or eat or sleep? Right. So if you have your choice, the most important thing to focus on without question, from my perspective, is sleep.
Sleep.
Yeah.
So if you haven't gotten your 7 hours of sleep, and I don't know with your exercise fit, because you look fabulous right now, if you're sleeping a bit more, but most people...
I'm trying to go to bed a little earlier because I have to get up earlier to go to the gym, so I'm trying to balance that.
I set my alarm not for when I get up, but for when I go to sleep. Because that's what we mess up, right? We don't do the math right.
That's right.
My alarm is set for 10 p.m. When it goes off, I got to go to sleep. So it reminds me. I know it sounds crazy, but everyone has that same issue.
No, actually, I think that's kind of brilliant. It reminds you to dial it off and go to bed.
If you haven't gotten your 7 hours of sleep, that comes first. Next is food. The nutrients in food will help you perform at a better level, but you never lose weight with exercise alone anyway. It's invaluable in fairness, because women have to avoid frailty, which is critical for longevity.
Yeah, bones.
Right, very important. But the food is the next thing I'd go after, and the exercise comes third. So if you're squeezed for time, especially, forego the exercise. Get your food. But can I tell you what I do for exercise? It takes me 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, who here is willing to admit their life is so disorganized,
that they can't find
chaotic?
7 minutes.
Please. 7 minutes. In fact, I'll give it to you. You can put it on your site. But it's a little yoga sun salutation that I do with some calisthenics in between. Okay. And if you can do that for 7 minutes in the morning, it replaces coffee. It wakes you up. You hop in the shower, and you're good to go.
We'll put it up on our site. It's good. We've talked about it before. It's great. We actually saw a little video of it last time. Jeanette, where are you, Jeanette?
Here I am.
All right, close it strong. Jeanette, you're the last question.
All right. Hi, Dr. Oz. It's such a pleasure meeting you. I have a problem with very dry skin, and especially in the winter months, it gets really, really bad. And it seems like no amount of lotion helps.
Moisturizer.
You know,
my
I try.
hands get like that because they're in and out of the water so much. In the winter, they're horrible. They crack, and it's awful.
So let me give you one broad tip. Okay. I think women use too much soap. You shower for too long, and use water that's too hot. I'm just saying it out there. If you don't have Yeah. It is true for your hair as well. You know, your skin's not designed to be washed every single day with coarse soaps. And when you stay in the water for a long time, whether you're bathing or showering, and it's got chlorine in it especially, it will dry your skin out. And hot fluids will do it even more. It washes up those natural nutrients. So those are just behavioral things you can adjust.
Are you telling me you take cold showers?
No, lukewarm showers.
Lukewarm?
Lukewarm.
Really?
It can be comfortably warm, but not scalding hot.
Not steamy?
No, get in and get out, and I don't soap every time. Soap your underarms and the places that smell.
Yeah.
But don't soap everything else, right? And then the last thing that really works pretty well, obviously you're putting your moisturizer on right when you get out of the shower, right? So it gets them going better.
Soaks up.
But omega-3 fats.
Oh, the fish oils.
Right, the fish oils. Now, we talked about fats earlier, right? Rigid fats like this, they don't bend well. The fish oils, even olive oil, frankly, but fish oils are particularly good because they're flexible fats. They get into your skin, they keep your skin flexible, and they moisturize them. And guess what? They work for your pets, too.
No kidding.
Yep. Get that pet fur going.
I gotta start cooking salmon for the dog. Who knew? The things I learned. Give it up for Dr. Oz. We call him the Wizard. Absolutely. Of course, catch him every day on the Dr. Oz Show. Check your local listings. We will make sure we get the 7-minute workout up on our website as well. Up next, when Thanksgiving dishes go bad, well, we've got a big bad cook in the kitchen. Actually, she's quite little and quite famous. Everybody knows her and loves her. Sarah Moulton up next.